Topic time, where we talk about what you think about.
Ecclesiastes 4 verse 9 to 12. The Bible says that two are better than one because they have good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. Also, if two lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? Though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. So tonight on Topic Time, like I said earlier, we are discussing the importance of friends in building a healthy and fulfilling marriage. Oftentimes we assume that friends are a distraction to marriage, or friends are the people who do not come in for the betterment of the relationship that the couple have. But tonight we are going to Jojo for us to come out with good points, which I presume Nana and Miss Tilo have a lot of, about the importance of friends in relationships. Because whether you like it or not, your partner is not capable of being everything that a person is supposed to be to you. The other things will come from friends. Welcome to Topic Time.
Topic time, where we talk about what you think about.
And so helping me tonight are Nana and Miss Philo. Nana is a businessman, he's a land surveyor and a chief. So his title, Nana, is not just like that. It's two name. Cheddar Oti Iguado. Even though Oti Iguado so hard. And Miss Philo is yet to furnish me with her revised credentials, but we'll keep her title honorable as we move along. Hopefully we will get one of our friends outside of the studios to join us as well. Alright, so generally the question to all of us, why do they say that you need no friends when you are married? Nana, I will Nani. Amambre, Otumiziyana from Kakra. What's the import of that? What's the meaning of that thing where they say that? Or warful.
What's it?
Onyanyanko another
Onyanyanko another. The you know, those days our parents gave that scenario because what's it? Warini Wanyanko Nukun.
Okay.
Wanyanko na wayar. Wanyanko ne womba. Simply because they don't want you to go out. And normally they make that references most of the times in reference to the women, because they know of them talking a lot and giving out secrets. So preferably they prefer that whatever secret that you have in your marriage should maintain in your marriage. And a friend of yours or the best friend of yours is a best friend of someone else. You know, whenever you get married and they give you such advices, they know that you have friends. As you are getting married, it's your friends that maybe assist you or do everything to let you, your clean up of your house and everything is being done by friends. But they just want to let you be aware that Your friends that you are having, they have to get their limits in your marriage. It's not because they are your friends. You have to always make sure that whatever happens in your marriage, you just have to send it out there. Like when you are married and then you want to have good friends, there are friends that are very good. There's an adage that says that which means that show me your friend and I'll show you your character. Why is it that they are saying that? Those days that our parents or our grandparents give that proverbs, they know the reason why they give that proverbs. They know the reason why they have been saying that. But just that the youth of today always think that they know best than them. You get? Because show me your friend, I'll show you your character. Which means that a friend that you are moving along, if the friend is having a good character, like you, Henry, for example, if you have good friends, whatever it is, whenever a good friend of yours come to the house, your wife, and you say you are going out with your wife, with that friend, even though maybe you are going to do something that you are not supposed to do, something your wife is not expecting you to do, but because of the friend that came there, your wife just gives you hallelujah, gives you your blessing of leaving the house. And that means that you have shown your friend has just been, or let your wife know that Harry is a very good person. Though you are. But it is how the thing's supposed to be. So with the view of whoever you are, they give you that advice so that it prevents you from moving alongside with friends that are not good to be with, friends that are not supposed to be your friends, because there are a lot of friends that we all know that it is not good for you to be with them. At times they can give you the emotional support, they can give you social connection and everything, but you are not supposed to be with them because their character doesn't show any sign of progress or something that is they have a marriage material within them. They cannot give you a good advice when it comes to marriage.
Are you trying to say that it's only married people who can give good advice?
That is what they assume.
Not that they are not married. I said they cannot give you advice on marriage material. Like
because they are not married.
Not because they are not married. They are married.
Explain.
They are married, but they cannot advise you at like Philo sitting here.
But do we only have friends because of advice?
No, that's why I say they can give you social connection. They can give you all the things that friends that you know that
friends are people that like basically we rely on in times of difficulties. Do you get it? Oh yeah, sometimes.
So
some friends.
So your friends are only there because of challenges.
It's not necessary for the challenges. The kind of support they give.
You have to define it well then, because some of your friends are listening to you.
Oh yes, the kind of support they give. You see, some are very supportive emotionally. They can connect you. That is the social connection that he talked about. They can help you to grow personally.
In all of this, like your partner is not able to do that for you.
Oh no, you see, sometimes, what if there's a conflict between the two of you? Sometimes it takes a friend to come in and say, "Oh, okay,
well,
Mr. Yeboah, please just let it go."
That one I even feel is like too far fetched. But sometimes your partner is not outgoing, and you have these friends who are
outgoing,
and they tend to know people who are outside the ranks of your partner. And these people, with the kind of business or profession you are in, are likely to help you grow faster. And then you are going by this rule that says that
no, that rule, listen, Henry, don't misquote the elders. Or worryful. They know that you have friends. That's what I said. That is why they also
No,
comes out with a statement that Shamuyan Kunaminche Usuban.
So I'll also ask that. Does it then mean that they are trying to say when you are married, you shouldn't make any more friends?
Make friends, but don't stand up. Like they are restricting you from moving from your house to go and sit at your friend's house.
About your friends, sometimes you should be able to visit them.
I think
No, it's about
the olden days. The reason why they're like your husband, your children, whatever should be your friend is they feel like when you're married, you should have time for your family. You see, sometimes going out with friends can take away some of your time. And there are some friends too, when you go out and you're with them, they wouldn't consider you as a married unpromptu person, hey, I do or something like that. Do you get it? Sometimes you end up over chats, then we'll cry, but not time against you. Your husband may close from work or come back from the farm or wherever it is, and then food wouldn't be ready. So they were trying to avoid all that. And then also, like, there are certain friends that you can't keep when you get married. Do you get it? When you get married, there are certain friends that you can't keep. So at the end of the day, they just bring in all these things to serve as a caution, so that whenever you trying to be around them, then that thing will be at the back of your mind that, hey, I can't keep much friends. I'm married now. I need to go home. I need to do this. Much is expected of me now. So the type that we could go out, sit somewhere, have drinks or nice something before we come home, that time is not there. So if you happen to find yourself among these friends who always are like, no, let's go out, so you come home late, indirectly you have to find ways and means of what cutting yourself off from such friends for you to have that peaceful home. So basically, for me, I think that's what they mean.
Okay. I think that just like any marriage should have its own formula that works for it. There will be couples who will be very great friends, and so they can watch football together, have all the entertainment together, and they don't bore each other at all.
Like the nine
and his wife, right?
Yeah,
Good.
and the wife.
So when you find that, then I think what it means is then the two of you should befriend people together.
Like your wife's friend should become your friend.
If the two of you have this close friendship and you can entertain that, all right, then there will be the other people who can't stay for longer than 1 hour
Lion
in a
and
room.
tiger.
Yes. Those people will probably be the ones who need those times apart so that they can be with their friends, maybe generate the right energy or diffuse whatever negative stuff that they feel when they are around their partners for too long with these other friends, so that by the time they meet their partner again, they are refreshed. Because otherwise then it becomes like you are constantly in the face or in the space of this person, and it's not like they don't want you around. They love you, they care for you, you are their partner, they want you like that. But there are character traits that you have that, for instance, if he is telling you a joke, you are analyzing it, so you can't even find the fun in it. But at that point also, this partner needs that fun side of you to revive something in him or her. But your psyche is different. You don't easily get the import of a joke like that. You need to watch a Nigerian film before you get the entire joke played out nicely for you. That's how you are. But your partner has these friends that when they get with them, in a matter of minutes, there's so much laughter, there's so much relief, there's so much de-stress with these friends.
But what you also realize is that what a friend tells you, your female friends tells you. At times, maybe if your wife uses the same words on you, you'll be offended.
Yes, so...
Are you aware of that?
I am aware of that.
Good. So, though you go out there, there are friends that are there to let you laugh and that kind of thing. It depends on the words that they also use. Oh, Jawasem. When a friend tells you like that, a female friend says that to you, you don't find any offensive thing in it. But when you are talking to your wife or your husband and your husband use that word on you, you find it that no,
You feel offended.
you'll be offended. So these are the things that you have to also know, that when it comes to friends, when people are making friends, they have time for them to laugh, to eat with each other and that kind of thing. But nowadays, there was some issues that we were handling, and I just told them that the problem we are having nowadays mostly is on something that we call social media. Some people that they call themselves, is it marriage counselors? That comes on social media, and they portray that they know things about marriage. They portray that they know things when it comes to relationship. So these people will be there and they will be saying something. Because there was one that I was even watching, that the lady was even advising someone or saying it that, and I only be matzi, that's a bear man ye way ya, man who sounds so your bar, when I don't. When you happen like that, some women are going to take good notice on that. But question back why me say, could you pay for any fee? Yes, yes. Because that is what happens. So friends are something that we all keep. That's why I said they give you emotional support, they can give you social connections, they can give you whatever you have, but you have to look at them on a different angle.
All right, let's move on. Let's move. So if we agree that friends are needed in marriage, then which ones are good to keep and which ones have to be let go as soon as we get married?
The positive one.
How do you define which ones are the positive?
There are some friends that when you're around them, it's full of negative vibe. The energy is bad. Like, quote and unquote, they don't, you see, there are some friends who are married, but when they go out, they do certain things that it's uncalled for as a married woman.
Okay.
Do you get it? So such friends, no, if you happen to realize or differentiate between them, you just let the negative ones go, because you see one shot omu betimi I influence you negatively if you are not that strong, all that strong. So to avoid it, no, you let them go. Then you keep the positive ones. Who are the positive ones? The people that are like, Charlie, what's up, Charlie? Business. They call it business for you. I want to invest into this. Like always, you see, they think of how to make money, how to build a home. You see, how to keep up as a woman. Like they give you that positive vibe. They don't. Mushia, it's not about gossip. It's about business, and then family. So these people are positive vibes. It means whenever you surround them, it created the connections for you. Actually, I wanted to do this business, but I don't know how to. Oh, I know this Padio. This friend, he was my mate. He was this. Then, papa. Before I realize you are shooting up. But it's not the type that, oh, I want to do this business. Wait, now can I see can share? Me they make one can don't do it. Do you get it? At the end of the day, that person didn't add anything to it, but like what they are doing, Papa be about or discourage you. These are the type of friends you're not supposed to keep.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You have some more to add?
Yeah, but as she said, you have positive friends and you have negative friends. When you get married, the positive ones you will know, and the negative ones are the people that will come with jealousy. And some of them will make it like, as already said, I normally say that whenever you are coming to get married, you have to know that you are going to sell your liberty to your partner. So there are certain things that you used to do, you are not going to get that opportunity of doing it again. So The negative ones will just let you our intabeda intawara when you there. You get it. So whenever they they do that, these are the people that you don't have to entertain. They are the people that you don't need to entertain because our inti abeda. Emma, does it mean that if I'm married or if I'm married, that things that I used to do, should I continue doing it? No. Previously, you can go out. Yakoshimani, I'll be here 12 o'clock. That time you are not married. That time my partner may be in. We are staying afar. That time even the two of us even go out together. But now, no, the two of us going out together and maybe occasional or something like that. And I want me, madam, there are people that gives you advices, that gives you some negative advices when it comes to marriage. Your first maybe a year in marriage, if you don't take care and you don't comport yourself very well, you see that things that you are not supposed to do, you fall yourself into it. It's a worry we are. Now, as the year go by, then you start encountering problem in your marriage. When you are married, you are married. There are friends that negative friends will come out. They'll let you know. When you just say something, they will tell you that, hey, sister, you're about worry fool. Maybe even they are not even married.
The
but
they
will even advise now you're a married person. Certain things you are not supposed to do.
All right.
Hey, you're a club. Ebo could be the sister hour. Mind you, you're pretty no benanto. Now, what catch your sale. So please just go home and do your duty as a wife. These are the people you need to know. Okay. But somebody will tell you, you're a club, your friend, and those days that we have a Ahimfie hotel, for example. Nightclub, so moving from here, you can feel Oxway or Mokubia, young Quenco, Ukunala, Oba, so way to can. Emma, you see that you could see way to can. Your way to can, young co, Master, all about what's a year back, what's a year back. So, these people, you ask yourself, the same people will go and tell your husband one day. So these are the negative people, you have to let them go. But those that are positive ones are the people that always gives you encouragement in your marriage. They'll always give you, whenever you need help, they will help you heartedly. They will not even add condition to it.
Okay.
They are the people that will give you the social connection. They are the people that whenever you are having problems in your marriage, within 1 week now, what's a honeymoon? If as soon as who the may so she had not done 19 no, it's oversized. So offending you catching us no. Now you are married. The thing is something. Just you'll be used to it. Take it gradually. Let the person use this thing. These are the people that will just I don't the back of your friend and Dabi kitty. Adama, they put it on and a second I can make a fakuju. So could you know ye?
That would be the negative one.
So you see that the person, no, madam, is because I can say the brother your boy and money ye. Now you've gotten someone, stay with it, you'll be used to it. You get people who advise you on that.
Why not the human I pick.
So you get them moving gradually towards wherever you are going. But the negative ones are there. So that's why whenever you get married, there are some friends that you need to move along with, and there are friends that you have to let them go.
Okay. Then is it right or wrong if your best friend is a member of the opposite sex when you are married?
Like my best friend is a male?
Yes.
It's I wouldn't say it's wrong. It depends on that. Let it be. It depends on the kind of boundaries you've set, because you are negative and positive, and when they meet, they can attract, right? So, like, you set some barriers that you set for yourself, so that you don't go beyond that. So, in as much as my friend happens to be the opposite sex, I would have to know the kind of conversations, how to communicate, when and how to communicate to this person to avoid any future occurrences?
Future occurrences. Okay.
Any negative future occurrences?
I always say that it depends on the relationship the two of you are having before one gets married. You know, the person is your best friend. When you are not married, he is your best advisor. She is your best advisor. As soon as you get married, you cannot let the person go away just like that, because there was no intimacy between the two of you already. You get it? Because you are always together having common fun. But you know that now that you are married, there should be boundary sets. The person knows that, wow, Sisia, you know, my best friend, my female best friend, the one I always say the best friend is my this lady, Irene, Mrs. Ezwa. We were friends before she got married.
Okay.
We were friends before I got married. But as soon as she got married, she did not even said anything. But I realized that no, she's married now. Previously, I can call her at any time. We laugh together, we do things together. But now that she's married, I cannot call her after 8 o'clock or 9. I can't call her that time. But previously, I can call her at 9, 10. Hey, Charlie, what are you sleeping? Hey, Jama, I wouldn't know. Emma, just crack jokes and that kind of thing. Oh, so now I was using the telescope, so I see things beyond things. So, like, realizing someone who can go and then do banku, and you see that the banku, there's some fire on the hand and that kind of thing, but the person would deny that fact. You know, things I see beyond. So I cannot be calling her around that time.
Yes.
So that means that you have to set your own, you have to realize there should be boundaries because the person is now married. You get it? And doing everything, moving together, everything, we can equally call ourselves, give advices and that kind of thing. But I say because the husband knows me and then knows that, oh, Nanasi or Bahao. Before I said, Irene, I'm even passing by. Krano. I'll be there, then she'll just call her and Nana Bahao. You get?
Yeah.
Oh, Nana Bahao. Oh, Nanasi or Bahao. So before I'll get to the house, the husband is even aware that I'm even coming there.
That's how it should be.
You get? Okay. So we are friends before and after. But that doesn't mean that because she's an opposite sex, whenever she's in difficulties, no, I'll say me use to become the weakness. Making sure that I need Jano, and I say no, you have to also be encourage the person, let the person understand what is meant by me, not because I'm available for you. Whenever you are in difficulties, but you have to run to me. You have to let boundaries be there.
Okay.
So it's good. You can get a female friend, you can get a male friend, but someone set up the boundaries. You, the person, set the boundaries because the person is married. I cannot do this. I cannot do that. I cannot call her after this hour. If I need this thing, I call her. Then
can I ask you something?
All right.
So, like, what happens to the opposite sex best friends who are stubborn? Stubborn, forgetting that wawari. Then they will try calling you. I say to break your home or something. I don't know whether that's the intention. Thinking like the way we used to be, we can still be that because you see, you get some stubborn friends like that. So, like, how will you deal with such friends?
No, because there should be maturity. You get it? That friend is a stubborn friend, and that friend too, you cannot let that friend go because maybe one way or the other, connection no, but
the fact that even if you were the one that connected the person to
maybe one way the other, or maybe two, it's like she's the type of social connection, so you cannot let that.
So does it mean it should break my home? If what the person is doing can break my home,
I think that I'm thinking this one, it can be resolved by the one who is married. Okay. You should be able to have a sort of serious talk with this person to set boundaries. All right, because you are at a different dimension, even though you are still holding on to a certain dimension that you used to be to you. A part of you has gone into a new dimension as well. And that looks like the future that you have. If this friend is not going to conform or respect the boundaries you are setting, then it's obvious that for the new dimension you find yourself in the future you have, they are not really a part of it.
So you cut the person?
Yes, cut the person off.
Get it?
What you are saying, that's the person.
I cut the person.
You are saying, no, she came out with a point that...
I'm not cutting anybody, I'm saying cut the person off.
Yes.
But if you say I'm cutting the person, you mean something different.
Oh, no. Whenever you've gotten a stubborn people, you say, Adibi or Ediabi or Diabatabo, Nicha Chana. The person is your friend. By now, you are married. The person wants to, as maybe one way or the other, doesn't recognize that you are married.
You have to recognize it.
No, that is why. Wait, the person doesn't recognize. Though he knows.
Because
he knows that
you should have married him or her.
No, he knows that you are married. Not that he, because and I saw best paper. There are friends that are genuine.
There are some besties too that something might have happened.
They are not linked. There are some, I say, magnet that has opposites a bar partner hit it, so they can never connect. They are best friends. What do you have to do as a married person? As jokingly, wakasakasa now throw that time now, or throw when him say I'm married now about maybe 8 o'clock. I'll be in the couch with my husband or with my wife or something like that. Around that time, you see the calls, you don't pick it. The following day, Obe Fracas, I called you. So this time, you know that Shishiano, this and this and this. He will start or she will start making complaints to fellow friends, and they will let him know or her know that now the person is married. So give the person a gap.
All right. It's 31 after 9 p.m. on the Orange Lounge. That's the program you're listening to. This show comes your way every Wednesday night between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. Our show is proudly supported by Eat Ali Eatery. Eat Ali Eatery serves dishes.
Wait. No, you wait. Before you continue with your this thing.
Yes.
Just yesterday, when was there? Sixth match. They invited us for their tilapia.
And what did you do?
And then they promised to give us, and I really enjoyed their banquet and tilapia for that one show. And most of their things are organic, and you are aware of that.
Everything is organic. It's not most of them.
If I say most, because you cannot say 100% of everything. That's Africa.
So simply say they serve organic food.
They serve organic food. Thank you very much. And I want people to also go there because their jollof. I mean, there's something that you can do away with.
All right.
So you cannot continue.
Okay. Thank you very much.
But if he can continue, I also want to say a very big thing because Wama ABB.
All right.
So Nyankopon insurance now expanding the business.
Where did it?
Yes, because the last time I tried it, no, me enjoying and so.
What about their natural fruit drink?
Oh yes, I was even telling you when I was coming. The watermelon, that drink, then Charlie.
Passion fruit.
Oh.
I see.
They should pass through. So
I suspect other places we are more down. Fine, okay. So Eat Ali Eatery is proud to support the Orange Lounge. The Eat Early Tree serves dishes that are a cut above the rest. Their variety of meals include salads, sauces, seafood, coconut wache, pompous jollof, the best banku and tilapia in town, and any request of yours. They also serve snacks for all events and superb catering services. They are located at Western Chrome, close to the TTI school gate. Therefore, when you want to feed yourself, contact Felicia, the manager, via 024-912-6459 for your orders and more. Find Eat Ali Eatery on all socials, especially Instagram and Facebook at Eat Ali Eatery. Remember, whatever you're going through in life, you have to eat first. Eat Ali Eatery. Our dishes, leave no dishes.
Topic time.
Welcome back to Topic Time. And we are still looking at the topic, the importance of friends in building a healthy and fulfilling marriage. We have about 7 more minutes to go on this one. Okay, now we are going to do a guess game. Are there relationships you know that could have survived if the couples entertained the ideas of having their own individual friends? Do you know relationships like that?
Oh yeah. There are a lot of relationships like that
Okay.
because they decide to do away with their friends.
And then
Then
the two of them couldn't sustain the
Their
relationship.
relationship.
Doesn't mean that is the friends, the relationship.
You see,
or-
I was giving you an analogy earlier on that there will be things that you'll be comfortable in the space of friends, and those things feed your soul or your spirit.
Okay.
However, if you let go of almost every friend you can think of, and you say you are going to generate every other thing out of your partner, and well, it might not work out for you. So what I'm trying to ask is, do you know
I
of
understand, I
relationships
understand.
that have
Yeah,
I've
because
known
of
so.
where I come from
okay?
or where I stand, there are a lot of relationships that people do away with their friends and then realize that some of their friends are not like because I say it's just because those that are married, realizing that because we are married and we just have to do away with all our friends. You know, some of the friends give good advice, very good advice when it comes to relationship. So these ones, they just let it go. They thought that, oh, my worry, so after all, my worry, or non-worry, and that kind of thing. And I mean, the marriage just hit a rock, and you have to come back to those friends because the advice that the other ones were giving, like let's assume that the two of us. No, when I'm in difficulties, I just called you. You just tell me, Charlie, I worried the man or two. That kind of statement, or they always want to show their bossy. They want to be like the king, and you being a woman, you have to treat the man as a king, and the man will treat you as a queen, because that kind of thing. You know, when it happens like that, always we all find good reason of being together, or your marriage becomes successful. But who are you going to tell? Who are you going to go for an advice? Who do you tell when you are in difficulties? There are people that you need to send reports to. There are people that indirectly has to advise you when you come to your marriage. At times when you are sitting here and maybe you are sharing ideas or you are talking about now my wife day. Now you are not there for me to discuss anything with you. I'll go and discuss it with someone else who doesn't even know me much, doesn't know my relationship, anything, and tell you, I'm a partner, met somebody behind me day. And that is a third party who is giving that advice, but that's not a close friend of yours. And this one, you are referring to people that are friends before you got married. So the close ones, no, the ones that you just met, Or you get someone you just met and they will just advise you equally. But now you said you are not doing it, you have done away with your friends. You know, they give advices when it comes to relationship. People who knows relationship much, who what's it? Obio to fuye pa no, you obio akon social da.
Now, I think there should be a continuation of that. Obio to fuye. No film ye. No some per day.
I
think or don't you them.
So when you are getting people who are married, or when you get friends and you are married and you went, or you are just because of my warranty, I have to do away with my friends. There will be times that you need the friends to assist you, even just tell you that let it go. Oh, forget about them. Maybe he the man what's it.
So equally, there could be marriages which are still on because these friends who are like hiding around the relationship are the ones equally helping to sustain the relationship.
That is it.
All right. Now, my last question would be this one. How do couples repair or restore their strained friendships within themselves? Like man and wife, they used to be very good friends. They used to enjoy each other's company big time. Now it's like cats and dogs. They can't stand each other at all. It's one ego versus the other. There's pride written all over it.
It's when one refuses to understand that one is a king and one is a queen.
Okay. So I saw an inscription somewhere and it said that marriage is not between two clever people.
One has to be a fool.
No, one has to be an idiot. But as to who becomes the idiot is what the issue is. It means that one party would not be clever throughout.
And for me,
but do you know that the one who is idiot is the one who is holding the marriage?
And so, yes. That's what I was about to say. So
like
the woman should, like mostly the women should.
The woman should be the idiot.
Because men, they feel that they are king. Men want that respect.
Look, whenever, that's the problem I have with current marriage counselors. That they portray to be marriage counselors. Not
that they portray, they are.
Not all of them.
No, let's keep it like that.
No.
Some those, okay. So you can use those.
And I should be how no worry cry or say or no 2 or 4 worry. You see, whenever you are giving an advice on certain things, on when it comes to social media and telling people, let them understand that a man, when a man is somebody, when you let the person realize that you are the king of the house. Who are bano or a queen? You get it?
And
because if people doesn't understand that when you treat the man that be like as you said, the idiots, you the woman be like the idiots in the house, or you thinking that making that my beman be kebiano. But don't forget that every man kneel before a woman.
I knew you ended today.
Every man kneel before a woman.
Yes.
So whenever it happens like that, you the woman have the superpower over the man.
And every woman does what in front of a man?
Why do you want to know?
They squat.
They squat.
They don't squat.
What do they do?
Every woman. In a man.
If the man is kneeling, then the woman does what?
Standing. Kneel stand.
It's okay. I just don't want to go into
details. The person want clarification and you're like, you don't want to go into details.
So it's like
our time for topic time is even exhausted.
I know. I know where he's coming from, and I know where he
Even
wants
if
us
it
to
were
go.
even if it were you would have done the same thing.
And I know
You
where he
do more
wants us to
than
go.
this.
So the only thing is, let us understand that for us being couples, we can be friends.
Women should be submissive.
We can be we can be the best of friends.
Mm.
You can be the best of friends. Whenever you bring a conversation, when the person is interested in the conversation, the person returns.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But when you realize the person is quiet on that conversation, you are folding inside, or just so interested, it's better for you to realize and change the conversation.
All right. I think that's a good way to end it there. All right. Now, Proverbs 17 verse 17 says, "A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity." Yes, couples should generally maintain their old friendships even after getting married, as having friends outside of the relationship can contribute to personal growth, mental well-being, and a healthier marriage by providing a support system and different perspectives. It's important to be open and communicative with your partner about your friendships. And I think that about wraps it up on our discussion for today. Thanks to everyone who tuned in, and remember to join us next time for more on Topic Time. Special thank you to Nana Ehuntehun and Miss Philo. Coming up next is Nana's Dilemma.